Hi, in this video I'll show you how to debug PHP with Xdebug in Netbeans IDE. So it was really difficult for me when I started learning PHP how to debug in the Netbeans IDE with Xdebug. So you can also try these steps if you face any difficulty to install Xdebug in the Netbeans IDE for PHP debugging. First of all, you have to make sure which version you want to install. So you have to download one Xdebug DLL which is suitable for your PHP installation. So my PHP version is 5.5, so I can select any of the DLL out of these four. So these are the last two are thread safe DLLs, and in my PHP version it uses non-thread safe. I have to use any one of these two. So I have to check my PHP version details before that. Already I created one PHP file in the initpub www root folder just to check what is the PHP version and other details. So I am opening PHP information here. So I can see that my PHP version is 5.5. the architecture is x86. So I'll download and install Xdebug of 32-bit version, and I can see that PHP extension and build is this one, and NTS it is non-thread safe and VC11. So I have to download the corresponding DLL from Xdebug VC11 32-bit. I'll download, and before that I just want to see what other details is there in the PHP info. Here I can see that this program makes use of the Sen scripting language engine and so and by Sen technologies. So once if you install the Xdebug, you can see that some of the details after this line. So we'll keep this page as it is here. I'm downloading 32-bit Xdebug. So I'll copy this DLL to the PHP 5 folder, PHP version 5.5, and make sure that it is copied in the extension folder. Okay, now I have to make some changes in the PHP INI file because it will not allow me to edit here because of the access permissions. So I created a copy of PHP INI in my desktop. So I created a bookmark section also. Xdebug is the bookmark section. Below that I'll copy some specific settings of Xdebug. I'm copying the settings. Xdebug, you can see that the extension zen underscore extension is equal to the folder where we have copied the PHP Xdebug debug DL just now. That is inside the ext folder of PHP v 5.5, and some other settings are also remote enable is equal to on, remote handler is equal to dbgp, remote host is equal to localhost, and remote port is equal to 9000. And this remote port is equal to 9000. It should exactly match the same as the port number in the tool options of Netbeans PHP debugging tab. Now I copied the details. I'm saving this file. I'm replacing this PHP INI in the PHP folder. So the file is replaced. Now open the IIS. I'm restarting the IIS now to make the changes in effect. Okay, now again go back to index.php and just refresh it and see what the changes happened. See, now this line is added with xdebug v2.2.5 copyright so and so. That means xdebug is installed with PHP now. Now you have to make some other changes in the Netbeans IDE. Open Netbeans. Already I have created a project with index.php. I'm putting a breakpoint here just to see how the debugging works. And here, as I told, in tools, options, PHP tab, PHP debugging tab, you can see the debugger port is equal to 9000, which we already set in the PHP INI, and session ID is equal to Netbeans xdebug. Just close this. Make some changes in the file, project properties window. Select run configuration. Change the run as option to PHP. Before that, you can see what are the project URL is. This one, index page is index.php for the local website option. Go to PHP built-in web server. Now the hostname is localhost, port is equal to 8000. Click OK. Now you can go to the debug section. Click on debug project. Go back to the IDE. You can see that it is debug is running here. Just step into the, click on this one. Now it reaches the PHP section of the code. It printed hello world one time. Now h is equal to 1. I'm continuously stepping into and just see it is 6. Okay, similar way we can see what is going on. Now x is 8. I'm removing the breakpoint and I'm running now. So you will see hello world printed many times here. So that is the end of this setting xdebug with in the Netbeans IDE with PHP and in a machine with Windows 8.1 and IIS 8.5.